Hey everyone, Nate from Navigator Bookkeeping here, and I'm here to show you one of the coolest tools that you can add on to your bookkeeping. It's going to save you a whole ton of time and effort with your receipts and documents. It's called Hubdoc, and I'm serious, it's life-changing. So let's go take a look at it. Alright, so this is the home screen of Hubdoc. What Hubdoc does is it basically fetches all of your documents, whether those are receipts, whether they're invoices, expenses, anything, bank statements, and puts them all in one place, like an online filing cabinet. Now it's cloud-based, so that means your documents are on the cloud, it's secure, but you don't have to have a physical filing cabinet lying around anymore. And even better, you don't have to have those physical copies of receipts and invoices and all of that lying around anymore because it's all in the cloud. As you can see here on the left, all of the documents, each company has its own folder. So it really is like a filing cabinet. And another cool thing too is that you can add users on here. So you could add your CPA, you could add your bookkeeper, and then they have access to your documents as well, which means that you're no longer going to get phone calls or emails asking for receipts or asking for bank statements because they will have access to all of your documents, which is great. So how did the documents get into Hubdoc? There's three main ways. The most efficient way is on the Add Account screen here. Hubdoc is connected to hundreds of companies. These are just a couple of the popular ones, lots of financial institutions, Stripe, there's some utility companies here, but there's so many, hundreds. But what happens is that you put in your user information, so you put in your username, your password, and then Hubdoc automatically connects to that company. And then from then on, all the documents from that company will automatically be fetched by Hubdoc and put into Hubdoc. You'll still get the document through email or through mail, however you get it, but it's also going to go into Hubdoc. So with this option, you don't have to do any additional work. All the documents will just be put into Hubdoc on their own. The other two ways are on this Add Receipt button. You can either forward your documents by email. So if you get an invoice emailed to you from a vendor, you can just forward it to Hubdoc, very easy. And the third way is if you have an actual receipt, say you get a cup of coffee somewhere, you take a picture of the receipt through the app, and then it is put into Hubdoc as well. So those are the three ways documents get into Hubdoc. All very easy, all pretty time-saving, honestly, compared to the way that you're probably keeping your receipts. Just to show you kind of how this would work, so here's a receipt that I had from the Chamber of Commerce in my town. So I joined the chamber. There's a fee for that. They sent me an email receipt. So I need that receipt, right? I need proof to show that I actually spent $175 on my company. If you ever get audited, you obviously need documentation like this. It's just good practice to always have supporting documents for all of your expenses. So here's the receipt. It's in Hubdoc. It's stored in here. But the coolest part is that Hubdoc connects to your accounting software. So I use QuickBooks Online. It also connects to Xero and some other softwares as well. But what happens is all the information gets put in here, the date, the vendor, the price, all that, and then it automatically can get pushed out to QuickBooks so that it is attached to the transaction in QuickBooks. That means that I don't have to go into QuickBooks and manually add it, but it's pushed into there automatically on its own, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. I just have supporting documents all ready for me, which is great. So it saves you a lot of time in that sense. It's just very easy to use, and it's pretty affordable too. It's only $20 a month, and it saves you from having that physical filing cabinet. It saves you from having those receipts lying around or having to file those receipts, and it saves you a lot of the communication with your financial professionals on your team about needing receipts and needing invoices and needing bank statements and all that sort of thing. So I think it's a great tool, definitely one of my favorite tools out there. If you want to learn more about Hubdoc, let me know. I'd love to answer some questions about it or get it set up for you. I don't get paid by Hubdoc or anything. I just really love it that much, mainly because I think it's going to make your life as a business owner so much easier. So if you have any questions, let me know. And I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you check out Hubdoc.